Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, just Keegz. Um, here with a sort of vlog, I guess. I don't know. Kind of like a little channel update too. Um, as some of you might know, if you've seen my last video, my dad passed away last week, and we had a service yesterday. And it was very, very lovely, very, very beautiful. Sorry, it's still hard to talk about because it's still so fresh, and I keep stopping because it's something I gotta say. There's stuff I want to talk about, um, and I want to be very open in this video and everything, and it's hard for me to get things out, so I apologize for that. Um, I mean, I don't know how long this video is going to be as of right now. I'm only a minute and 18 seconds in, right? Um, so no idea how long it's going to be. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, but I tend to get stuck in my thoughts and ramble, and yeah. Uh, but um, I don't know what I want to say. So I would say some things are changing. Um, with my dad now being gone, um, he was sick for a very long time. He had a heart attack back in 2005 that was very serious, and ever since then he was just getting weaker and weaker as years went on, and he's had so many he had so many stuff done, stents put in his arms because just years of like smoking cigarettes and stuff just did a toll on his body, and the work he did was also a toll. He worked on cranes, and that did a toll on his body. And he was just very sick for the last couple of years, and um, it's just been him, me, and my mom, and I know there's gonna be some people out there who are gonna judge me, but I don't care because I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. So yes, I do still live with my parents, or I still live with my mom. Um, not originally not how I thought things were gonna go. Um, but I had um some difficulties getting older, and I had some stuff I had to figure out, and um while I would have loved, to moved out and you know maybe have met somebody, got married, had kids. That all would have been fun and great. Um, sometimes that just doesn't happen. Sometimes it's not in the cards for you. Um, and for a long time, you know, I guess not having that made me depressed. Because obviously nobody wants, to be stuck living with their parents, even if you love your parents so much. You want to be able to, live on your own and do stuff and everything. And but what ended up happening is I think it's just the way things are supposed to be because with me, like I said, I'm open with y'all. Um, for a long time growing up, um, I have an aunt that's worked with like kids who have like autism, other stuff, things like that. They're on the spectrum, with kids who are on the spectrum. Um, she has a son who he was born with cerebral palsy, and because of that, that led to her because she was helping him, and while raising him, she got involved with being involved and all that, and she told my mom that I showed signs of. At the time, they were still using the term Asperger's. I understand that term is not used anymore. I don't use it anymore, but I'm just saying. At the time, that's like what they were calling. So that's what the word they were using at the time, right? Um, she said, I was kind of showing that I might um have that and all this stuff, right? Um, and so my mom kind of mentioned it to me. It wasn't anything I really thought about it. Didn't really know much about it. Um, and out of curiosity, I did one of those like online tests. Like it's supposed to be the real test that they use, but it's just to give you like an idea if you have it. They tell you like, you know, go see a professional and all this stuff, right? So I did that, and I was like, and the results I got pretty much said that like, yeah, like 100%, 100%. And so I was like, okay, so I might have it. After doing the test, I didn't say. I know there's a lot of like, um, kind of like, I know there's a lot of different feelings on this. Like, if you take the online test, um, the whole stigma on like diagnosing yourself. I understand there's a whole stigma on that. I didn't diagnose myself. I took the online test and I was like, okay, I might have it, right? Okay. But eventually I did go see the actual professional. I did see a professional who gave me the test and everything, and um, they said, yeah, on the as they call it the autism spectrum, right? And yeah, I'm on it, and so I'm just my whole thing is like really like socialize. I'm really bad at socialize. Like one on one, I'm fine. Um, for the most part, it's really group dynamics that stuff, right? And I've had a lot of anxiety and depression, and in my past, I was very suicidal. Again, I'm being very open with y'all. Um, so if you watch this video, appreciate you. If you don't watch it, I understand. Um, like I said, very suicidal in my past. And a lot of it was there was a lot going on in my mind. I didn't understand. Like I didn't feel like I fit in anywhere. I felt very I felt like I wasn't meant to be. That's how I felt a lot of times. I felt like anything I did just fell apart. relationships and honestly, friendships and stuff. And, most of that was like, you know, a lot of it was my fault. A lot of it was making maybe friends with the wrong people and, just a whole bunch of different stuff. Or not even being as good as a friend as I could be. Um, you know, and, I struggled a lot. I've spent some time in mental hospitals. Not a lot of time, but I've spent some time to reflect and, kind of know, like, I don't want to go back to a place like that. Nothing horrible happened to me in any of those places. I mean, I can tell you some, maybe I'll do like a story time when I stay in the hospital because I have some stories. Um, um, but and of course, not make fun of anybody who's in one. Um, I've I've had family members in one. Of course, I've been in one. But just if anyone wants to hear that experience, I'll be open to talking about it. Um, so what else? So really, and so when it came like growing up, like, and of course, like I have the whole thing where I get attached to um, I have like special interests, and that always that tends to switch. Um, it was always like growing up as a kid, it'd be like at some point it might have been a video game that I was really attached to, and that's all I would do. That was all, and I could tell you um everything about that game. Gotten older, it's not as um like as a kid is it's exciting talking about your favorite shows and stuff. Um, Getting older doesn't feel like as exciting, but there's still joy to it, I guess. And but like I you have fixations. I have my little fixations and stuff, and a lot from a kid that I haven't grown out of. So, but it's whatever. Right now, I'm enjoying life, so I have improved. But yeah, going back, like I said, I'm gonna ramble. I'm gonna ramble because I'm want to be open with y'all. Very, very open with y'all. So there's a bucket here. So and I'm gonna talk about this background change. I'm gonna talk about this background change. Um, because obviously I'm not in my bedroom anymore. So yeah, as I really had trouble. Um, I don't have trouble working a lot. Growing up, a lot of people thought that because I don't know how to talk about this. Um, because I want to be open. When it came time when I was getting older and it came time to when you turn 16 and or even 14, 15 now I guess. Um, and you start looking for jobs and stuff. When I started working, that's kind of when I started trouble cause like school, I had trouble in school, but it wasn't as bad, cause school you kind of like you sit at your desk, you can kind of just go in, do your work, you know. Maybe somebody's gonna bother you with that day. Maybe somebody's not, Maybe you're gonna have a good day with your friends, or maybe the fucking douchebag that keeps flicking your ear with a pencil behind you while you're trying to do your work is gonna get in your last nerve and you'll cuss him out and gets at the principal's office. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Um, you don't know. But when it came to going to the work environment, I really had trouble adjusting to that. I think it was my whole problem, and really it was a little. I'm not guilty. I am a nice person. Um, but if I am trying to help somebody or do something for somebody, and they start getting a little frustrated with me and start getting a little attitude, um, I have I believe in energy and all that, right? So people give out energy, right, when they're angry, right, or when they're upset, or when they're getting annoyed, right? Um, and lot of times I tend to stay kind of like a neutral energy, and a lot of times, and something I've been working on is I'll tend to be reactionary. So if somebody comes at me with upset energy, just yelling at me, and I have no idea why they're yelling at me, or like I know why, but like I feel like they have no reason to be like so upset. I tend to return the same energy, right? Um, Not a good thing in the work environment, you know. So I went through several jobs. Some I was let go of. Some Some, of course, I quit. Some I accidentally quit that I didn't mean to because I was stupid and wasn't thinking straight and thought I could change my mind about quitting, but you can't do that. So yeah, I was stupid. But yeah. Um, what else? Um, and I think I just realized that working. Sorry, kind of slouching there a little bit. Doing that, and I respect the people who go out and work hard, and y'all, y'all deserve, a lot more than what y'all get. Like I don't understand a lot of the workforce, what's going on in the workforce, and all that. Um, you know, I understand y'all deserve a lot more than what y'all getting right now, but I think it just came. Sorry, there's a bug flying, and I hope it's not a damn bee. There better not be no damn bee in here. I'm about to spray in here. Um, it kind of came to a point where I kind of realized it was in the cards, and it's not that I don't want to work or anything. Because when you give me something to do, I'm gonna give it my all. Um, but I came to realize like some of these jobs I was going to work at, I'd be applying for one thing, and then they'd want me to know how to do 15 other things. I'm like, wait, I applied to do this. This is what I applied for. This is what I know how to do. What the hell is this shit over here? It got ridiculous. I feel like a lot of these big jobs they expect too much to. That's why I feel like a lot of people are doing, fucking like, it's the Instagram, YouTube, whatever, And for a long time growing up, I was really interested in filmmaking. I loved movies growing up. I love movies. I still do. I still do. But as a kid, oh my god! And I had two friends, right? I had two best friends growing up that they wanted to start a metal band. They were into music and stuff. Um, and they can understand why I was in the movies. They thought music was better. They thought making music was better. And I think both are great ultimately. Because my whole thing is I love anything that involves a good story, right? So I love books reading. I was a huge book reader. I could read a 400-page book in a day as a kid. Oh my god, I struggle with it now. I struggle now because like nowadays it's so much. You're getting so much information right from the internet, right? It's good to just take breaks, right? But you have the internet, TV, right? A lot of things, right? Man, I need to start reading 400-page books in a day again. I need to start retraining myself to do that, right? But man, reading a good book, right? Ah, it's great, right? And then and watch like a good movie, right? Oh, and just don't make them how they just don't feel the same. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like movies, like the way they were kind of presented and the way they felt, that really started to change. Like, man, after 2000, 2001, not gonna lie. Um, but it's whatever. So yeah, so I like anything that tells a story, whether it be like a good book, great movie, a great series, anything that has like good characters. It doesn't always have to be great. Um, because I also like stupid funny stuff, right? Um, and even music, they even got music that tells a great story, right? Um, but yeah, they gotta understand why like movies better than music. I forgot the point I was trying to make. Oh yeah, so I was always interested in filmmaking, and of course I was terrible in school, and I was never gonna. I was maybe in a different universe, different dimension. Maybe I went to filmmaking school, but that didn't happen here. So and just I always stayed little with my folks, and at first it was really bad. There was fights in the beginning because of course you know they wanted me to be able to live on my own and stuff, and they were still figuring out as I was figuring stuff out, you know when being on the autism spectrum and all that. Um, they were figuring that out too and all that. They came with me when I got diagnosed and all that and everything. And, you know, me and my dad, we had a very rough relationship until like the very like last years of his life. Um, because of course, like, I understand he wanted the best for me, and everything. Of course, part of me wishes, things could be different. I know he's proud of me, but of course I could wish I could make him a little prouder, in a different way and all that. Um, and I know he loved me and everything. So yeah, you know, we struggled because I was having trouble, working and keeping a job, and I was getting so tired because it just seemed pointless, right? And after I got diagnosed, it was like kind of like okay, and you know, it got it got better. My folks, they were getting older. Um, my dad was getting sicker. So eventually came to a point where we had like a thing going where I was taking care of my dad and my mom, because she has her whole thing going on, um, and I'm gonna talk about personal stuff with me, but of course I'm not gonna talk about personal stuff with like other family members or anything like that, um, um, but they needed me, they needed me, and of course after my dad has passed, she needs me, um, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm okay. I am I am happy. Okay, I'm I'm a little sad right now talking about everything that's been going on with my dad and stuff and all stuff in the past. I'm a little emotional, but like I'm happy. I'm okay. Um, I don't know what the future's gonna hold. Um, and that's why okay, getting to the main point of what I want to talk about with this channel. My hopes for this channel one day is to make this a career. Make shorts for y'all that y'all can enjoy and make even more content. And I know my videos are not the greatest. I enjoy making them, and I'm gonna practice on them a little more, and work on that, and work on not rambling and stuff when I'm doing my reviews and stuff. I still have to do two more reviews on the live action Avatar: Last Airbender Netflix show, right? For the last two episodes. Still have to do that. Um, um, but I love doing this. I wanted to get into filming when I was a kid. Um, and I would read all about uh, I would read all about filmmaking online, like in the early days of the internet. That's what I would be reading about, like camera tricks and stuff like that, script writing, and a screenwriting program. I forgot what it was called. It started with like a C or something. It was some screenwriting program, right? Um, dude, and I would write scripts like storing me and my friends from school. So I wouldn't change anybody's name. Um, and being in the sixth grade and being interested in horror movies and liking to watch horror movies, and then writing a horror screenplay where you have your friends as the characters and everybody as the characters, and then you put your teacher as a character, um, that gets eaten by a monster, and then later that screenplay, um, uh, gets found by your teacher at school, and they take it as a death threat, um, because it's a Christian private school. Yeah, don't write horror screenplays with your friends as characters. Make up fake characters that you can base them on your friends. But don't don't use their names. I don't know. And this is this but that's what I was interested in as a kid, right? And I love YouTube. When I start seeing like stuff on YouTube, I really wanted to get into YouTube bad. And I did some videos in the past that they're not on here anymore. Um, they'd probably be like brushed off because I'm pretty sure we use copyrighted songs and stuff in them, right? Um, uh, but I made a couple of friends at the time, and now and then getting older, like I love making these shorts and making these content and everything, especially the shorts. You guys seem to be enjoying them. Um, I would like to ask you some questions. Um, so first off, what I want to say is thank you all for over 700 subscribers. Um, Um, I guess one thing I want to ask is like, what made you click subscribe? Did you just what did you just watch one video, one short or something, and then subscribed, or did you see a short pop up on your feed or something? It was like, okay, I'll go check them out, and you watch a couple others and then subscribed. Um, what do you like? I'm gonna assume that if I'm gonna assume if you subscribed, you probably like my content. Or maybe you're like, this guy is weird. Let's see where this is gonna go. Yeah, I can understand that too. So like I said, what made you subscribe? That's what I want to know. What you subscribe, and what do you like? What do you like? What do you like of what I've done? What's one of my favorite videos or shorts that I've done. I don't expect a favorite video. I'm fine with my videos not getting that many views. I do have to work on them. Make them a little better. But you guys seem to be enjoying the shorts, and I love being in the shorts. Um, the one I released today, I wasn't too sure about. I'm still not too sure about it. Um, I'm hoping, I'm hoping to get an idea of like another one to like kind of release later this evening. But yeah, uh, ranting. Let's do. So yeah, um, on the autism spectrum, um, been living with my parents all the time. Dad got sick. My mom was sick as well, so taking care of them. Now my dad has passed away. Um, and of course we have to deal with financial stuff and everything. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping to, hopefully at some point, if I can, at some point to use this channel to help me and my mom. And I'm never gonna beg for money. Um, I'm never gonna say like, hey guys, can y'all give me this, pay me this. All I'm looking is to make good content, make funny stuff, um, get get subscribers, um, and just help out like that. Yeah, uh, yeah. And okay, so I don't know what else to say about that. About that. Um, um. So going to like the changes, right? Changes. As you can see, I am in a different location, different room. I am in the garage. Um, I've been cleaning up the garage. It was my dad's space, and um, I had so much stuff in here. Um, so we are getting, we're not throwing anything out or anything like that unless it's like actual trash, right? Um, but got crowded over the years. So we made up some space, and I'm kind of this is kind of going to be my I guess you could say my little studio, uh, my little filming studio. So I'm gonna get this area. This is all gonna be like clean up, and we'll make it look a little nicer and stuff. Um, but yeah, and my plan is to just go for it. Uh keep uploading on the channel. Keep making shorts. If I have an idea for a video that I want to do, I'm gonna do it. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna do shorts every day. Um, And I like to get at least 3 uploaded a day. Right? I feel, um, so it'll be like 1 to 3 shorts uploaded a day. Um, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would like to upload a video. So that's what I'm gonna try to work on doing that, and I'm gonna keep going for it because I'm enjoying it right now. Y'all seem to be enjoying it. I'm glad y'all enjoying it. I try to be very open in this video. Um, and I have trouble like talking about like um kind of like what I want to do and stuff because to me I don't like talking about what I want to do. I don't, and I've always had like, and even like I even know when hearing people talk about what they want to do, um, because a lot of times it's like when people talk about what they want to do, they never do them right. Like they talk about it, but they never do it right, and that's why I don't like it. Um, my favorite is like if I haven't seen if you know if I haven't seen a friend in a while, I run into them, and then they tell me like what they've been up to, how great things are going for them, right? That's what I love, right? Right? I don't like hearing like, oh, I need to do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I mean, just do it, and then if you can't do it, do something else, right? Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I think maybe they had one more thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember. I've talked so much, but I want to be very open with y'all, and um, I'm gonna start to be because now like this space is separate from like the main house from the rest of the house, right? So um, hey, I need a little more about what I have. A lot of times, my bedroom is adjacent to my mom's room. Um, my mom and dad have been sleeping separate for a while now, not because of anything weird, it's just because he was sick and um he tended to kick in his sleep a lot and everything and roll around and stuff. So she had kind of make a little space for herself in the guest room. Um, she's back in the main bedroom now, so um, as they were just figuring out like what to do with like the old rooms, like I still have to figure out what to do with the shed and all that, right? Um, so, but like a lot of times when I was like doing videos, um, I couldn't be too loud or anything, and and also there was something she couldn't do because I had to like tell her like, hey, she likes to play music on Pandora, and if it gets heard, like of course it gets heard. If my laptop happens to catch it or my microphone, I might get copyright strike or something like that. So I'm like, hey, I'm in the garage now. It's a little further away from like it's way further away from her room. So I think we're going in that department, and I'm gonna fix it up, make it look nice. We're gonna make it look pretty, y'all. But that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed watching. If y'all want to hear some stories, or if y'all want to do some story time videos on some stuff growing up, because I could give y'all some funny ones. I feel like um, I would definitely be open to that. Um, thank y'all again for 700 subscribers. Blah, 700 subscribers. Love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.